Vegan, 'cause our dignity is at stake.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Mom used to make our products, and I would come back home from college, take them in my backpack, and deliver them in my motorcycle all over Bangalore. So that was our beginning. It was a rather humble beginning.
Stay tuned to find out more about Abhay Rangan, vegan plantrepreneur who is making veganism possible in India. Continue watching to find out more.
Cherished viewers, tenha bom dia means have a good day in Portuguese. I am Liliana. The optimistic people of Madeira, one of the 2 autonomous regions of Portugal, are grateful to you for loving every being on earth. May heaven bless you. Welcome to the first episode of our show entitled Goodmylk, a return to Ahimsa with Plantrepreneur Abhay Rangan, vegan. It is our privilege to present to you an extraordinary social activist and plantrepreneur from India, Mr. Abhay Rangan. The word plantrepreneur is increasingly being coined to describe an entrepreneur who is focused on effecting social change through a plant-based enterprise. Like many mission-focused plantrepreneurs today, Abhay is concerned about our world's dire climate change situation and sees veganism as the only viable solution. He launched his startup company Goodmylk specifically to champion veganism in his homeland of India. Goodmylk's line of innovative dairy alternative products has wowed his country folks with its quality and affordability, sending a powerful message that it is easy to make a complete departure from dairy consumption and embrace the kinder vegan lifestyle. Since its launch in 2016, Goodmylk has seen explosive growth. Its employees now number 35, more than doubling in just 16 months since February 2020. As of June 2021, Goodmylk has a customer base of over 20,000 and thousands of subscription customers who subscribe to the company's regular delivery service. Abhay chose plant-based dairy alternatives as his arena because dairy is the biggest hurdle in India's rising vegan movement. While India ranks among the world's lowest in meat consumption per capita, it leads the world in dairy consumption by far. This may largely be attributed to the nation's deeply entrenched dairy tradition, going back thousands of years. If anyone is qualified for the task of overcoming this hurdle, however, it would be someone with the drive, intelligence, and business acumen of Abhay. Although his background is in engineering rather than business, Abhay has used every available opportunity to educate himself in entrepreneurship. In 2016, he was one of 5 students from the state of Karnataka to be selected for a 6-month Stanford University Innovation Fellow program, during which he learned about business concepts and interacted with the finest minds in the world. He is also a graduate of a social entrepreneurship course at the highly avant-garde Watson Institute of Colorado University in the USA. While operating Goodmylk, he further honed his entrepreneurial skills through various business-related certification programs in the country. In addition, he apprenticed himself to various incubators and business accelerators in the country and actively sought the support of vegan-friendly non-profit organizations like Good Food Institute and Humane Society India. We had the good fortune of catching up with Abhay and his family in 2018. We asked Abhay how his vegan journey began.
I was born in Mysore, in the state of Karnataka. My family has always been compassionate to animals. They taught me the same values growing up. And I think 8 years ago, my parents on their wedding anniversary decided to go vegan. And that's when we really started thinking about, as a family, what our contribution to the animal rights movement is going to be. And that's how I got started.
6 months after his parents adopted the vegan lifestyle, Abhay and his sister Varidi followed suit on January 1st, 2011 as part of their New Year's resolution. Abhay was 13 and Varidi was 11. 2.5 years later, they took it a step further.
When I was 16 years old, I wanted to do something more active for animal rights than just posting on Facebook. So my sister and I started campaigning around her neighborhood. And we started distributing pamphlets and just talking to people, having conversations and dialogue about veganism.
Luminous viewers, we will take a moment to thank the earth for its bounties. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Vegan, best choice overall. Welcome back to our program. Abhay and his sister Varidi adopted veganism at a young age and became avid animal activists. Their animal advocacy organization, named Society for Animal Rights and Veganism, grew to 600 volunteers across 10 cities in just a few months. In her interview with us, Varidi related how they were able to turn many hearts and minds.
So last year we conducted about 200 campaigns in 2.5 months, and we reached out to more than 5,000 people. So we first talk about basically meat, and then we go on about how even the dairy industry is abusing cows and calves. And then we talk about leather and any other animal product. So first we bring about that point of view, saying everybody is compassionate from birth. They have innate compassion, and you should bring that out and then extend the same to all animals and not just consider few as pets and the other animals as food.
Abhay and Varidi operated their advocacy organization for 4 years, from 2013 to 2017. Despite their success during that time, Abhay eventually felt that for his advocacy to reach the scale that he had envisioned, he had to take a different approach.
So what really caused me to switch from the nonprofit to a startup was a lot of people coming to me and telling me, Abhay, look around you, vegan options around you are not inexpensive, they're pretty expensive. And to me, that made me come back home and question about how are people ever going to go vegan if the alternatives are expensive, thereby creating friction for them to be vegan. My mom and I spoke about it and decided that we wanted to do our bit to make this happen. And we started in the kitchen of our house. Mom used to make our products, and I would come back home from college, take them in my backpack and deliver them in my motorcycle all over Bangalore. So that was our beginning. It was a rather humble beginning.
Abhay revealed in a podcast interview that delivering their homemade plant-based milk on the polluted streets of Bangalore, covering the distance of 500 kilometers or 300 miles a week after school, was a harrowing experience. Initially, the milk was not shelf-stable and would sometimes spoil on the way to its destination, requiring redelivery. As Abhay and his mother, Veena, improved on the quality and shelf stability of their milk, however, word spread and orders began to pour in. Soon, it was a struggle to keep up with the demand. In a 2019 interview with Srividya Srinivasan, a social activist and content creator in Bangalore, Veena reminisced Goodmylk's meager beginnings and how they dealt with the growing pains.
ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇದು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮೆಚುರಿಟಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟ್ರೂ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ? ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ತಾನೇ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಆಯಿತು ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ, ನಾನು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಗ್ರೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದೇ ಹಾಲ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ 11-12 o'clock ಆದ್ರೂ ಹೋಗಿ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. ಆಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಈ ಥರ ಪಾಪ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ.
ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವನೊಂಥರ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದ.
In the years from 2014 to 2018, Abhay was a top student at CMR National PU College in Bangalore, where he studied telecommunications engineering. As Goodmylk began to take off, however, he made the difficult decision to drop out of school and focus on the growing enterprise. Abhay calls it a scary move. In most parts of India, such a move would have courted strong parental opposition. Abhay's parents, however, threw their full support behind him. Bless you, Abhay and family, for your selfless work for people, animals, and the planet. May heaven reward you many thousandfold.
My name is Bharati and I'm an animal rights activist. You're watching Supreme Master Television. Be veg, go green to save our world.
For more information about Abhay Rangan or Goodmylk, please visit facebook.com/Abhay Rangan or goodmylk.in/pages/about-us. Eco-conscious viewers, it has been a pleasure to have your presence for today's program. Please join us again next week on Thursday, September 9th for part 2 of our series. May you be blessed with the best spiritual practice that takes you home to truth, bliss, and freedom in celestial grace. Vegan, 'cause we are not sadistic.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/VE.
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule 和 suprememastertv.com/VE。